The world is aging rapidly. People aged 60 and older make up 12.3% of the global population, and by 2050, that number will rise to almost 22%. Aging is a triumph of development. People are living longer because of better nutrition, sanitation, healthcare, education, and economic well-being. Although an aging world poses social and economic challenges, the right set of policies can equip individuals, families, and societies to address these challenges and to reap its
Air pollution that causes haze comes from a variety of sources. These include power plants, factories, and cars and trucks. Natural sources can include wind-blown dust and soot from wildfires. Some haze-causing particles are directly emitted into the air. The vast majority are formed when gases emitted into the air react to form particles as they are carried great distances from the source of the
Don't spend all your money on Freshers Week. If you haven't really worked before university, then you may not have seen that much money in your account before. But remember that it's still a loan that you need to be sensible with. Plan out a weekly budget. You can use an app to track your spending if you want to get an idea of how much you're spending, because it's something we usually underestimate. I know it sounds all serious, but just because your student loan has come in, doesn't mean you should spend it all at once. Just take half an hour or so to sit down and look at what money you have coming in and what you're spending. It might mean making some adjustments like boosting your income or reducing your spending. Ask for a student discount everywhere. You'll be surprised at the sort of places that offer it, as they don't always advertise, but it means you can live.
The world is aging rapidly. People aged 60 and older make up 12.3% of the global population, and by 2050, that number will rise to almost 22%. Aging is a triumph of development. People are living longer because of better nutrition, sanitation, healthcare, education, and economic well-being. Although an aging world poses social and economic challenges, the right set of policies can equip individuals, families, and societies to address these challenges and to reap its
Many admire the bear above all other park animals, associating it intimately with wilderness scenery. Not seeing a bear can be a disappointment. But bears are shy and secretive. About 95% never come near the roads here. You might be surprised that bears, classed as carnivores, are about 80% vegetarian. But they will eat almost
Mixed nuts and seeds are one of the most effective ways to get quick, appetite-satisfying energy. Not only are they easy to eat by the handful, but they are a strong source of protein, healthy fats and a slew of vitamins and minerals, making them ideal as a snack for the home or office. Stores offer a range of nut products that are perfect for the office pantry or home snack center, including mixed nuts, trail mixes, individual serving packs and fun flavors, so you can be sure your family, guests and employees are energized, alert and satisfied through the
We can keep our remaining forests alive and piece out their production over a long period if we practice conservation methods generally throughout the country. Our remaining forests can be lumbered according to the rules of practical forestry without great expense to the owners. In the long run, they will realize much larger returns from handling the woods in this way. This work of saving the forests should begin at once. It should be practiced in every state. Our cutover and idle lands should be put to work. Our forest lands should be handled just like fertile farming lands that produce big crops. The farmer does not attempt to take all the fertility out of the land in the harvest of one bumper crop. He handles the field so that it will produce profitable crops every season. He fertilizes the soil and tills it so as to add to its productive power. Similarly, our forests should be worked so that they will yield successive crops of lumber.
To the people who lived 4 centuries ago in Europe, only a very small portion of the Earth's surface was known. Their geography was confined to the regions lying immediately around the Mediterranean, and including Europe, the north of Africa, and the west of Asia. Round these there was a margin, obscurely and imperfectly described in the reports of merchants, but by far the greater part of the world was utterly unknown. Great realms of darkness stretched all beyond, and closely hemmed in the little circle of light. In these unknown lands our ancestors loved to picture everything that was strange and mysterious. They believed that the man who could penetrate far enough would find countries where inexhaustible riches were to be gathered without toil from fertile shores, or marvelous valleys, and though wild tales were told of the dangers supposed to fill these regions, yet to the more daring and adventurous these only made the visions of boundless wealth and enchanting loveliness seem.
Germs are everywhere. They can get onto hands and items we touch during daily activities and make us sick. Cleaning hands at key times with soap and water or hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol is one of the most important steps you can take to avoid getting sick and spreading germs to those around you. There are important differences between washing hands with soap and water and using hand sanitizer. Soap and water work to remove all types of germs from hands, while sanitizer acts by killing certain germs on the skin. Although alcohol-based hand sanitizers can quickly reduce the number of germs in many situations, they should be used in